Well, that was terrible, weren't it? Hi there, guys, and welcome back to Road FC Away. This is James.
Madam.
And yeah, that was absolutely despicable, weren't it?
Yeah, very
absolutely terrible from Roden out there. Obviously, we're not going to be here going stand out, and stuff like that. But obviously, it's going to take time for his philosophies and the style of play to come in. But yeah, that was absolutely dreadful, wasn't it?
Very poor. You know, we usually go through the we usually pick out players who are like bad or really good. Everyone was bad, weren't they?
Yeah.
Couldn't pick out one good player.
No one played well in this game. I think, to be honest, the standout player was Paul McShane, and that's just based on 2 tackles.
Oh, that is debatable. Paul McShane, he didn't have the best games of his life, did he?
No.
You know, diving in for some reason, no, not needed, just stand your ground. From your skipper, you don't really expect that, do you? Especially being centre back, diving in. It played like their shoelaces were tied together, let's just say that.
We're just dreadful the whole game. Chris Gunter, I said in the preview, if he continues playing the way he has this season, I might become a fan of his. He's gone back to last season, the season before that, and the season before that. He's gone back to the dreadful performances he has week in, week out. Chris Gunter, this is addressed to you. Please find your form and stay with it. Please stop being so inconsistent every week. One week you're good, the next week you just go back to the worst right back I've ever seen, thinking you're playing centre back. For their first goal, Paul McShane had to come over and do your job. You were playing centre back. Why were you playing centre back? You're a right back. The whole move came from that side of the pitch. That was your whole side. Everything went through Chris Gunter their way. Jordan Obita had a shocking game.
Yeah.
Their first goal came through Ali Al-Habsi. Yep, you heard me right. It came through Ali. Ali passed it out to their player. Their player had a shot. Ali Habsi made a good save. Fair play to him. Not going to be, well
he
done,
didn't have
Ali.
to make that save,
No, he didn't have to if he just got rid of the ball. And then they went ahead and scored from that corner after it got sent out. And then, Chris Gunter thought he could play centre-back for some reason. Jordan Obita was done up every single time Joe Mason got past him. Daddy Bodson, whoever it was, every time beat Joey Vandenberg for pace, and that's not even a joke. Every single time. Obviously, we can't sit here and be like, let's get rid of all these players. No, it's going to take time for these players to settle in, but I'm just saying that this is an absolutely dreadful performance.
Very disappointed in the midfield as well. We've got we had a Swift in there, we had Williamstein and Evans. Going to start with Swift, very poor game.
He's just flicked it every time, just to a Wolves player. Just flicked it into George Saville every single time.
Yeah, lost the ball quite a lot. Williams ran around for 90 minutes. Didn't really do anything, did he? Gave a foul away here and there.
But this is the inconsistent we've seen from the last 2 years. Obviously, we can't sit here and be like, oh yeah, we hate the team so-and-so out. This is what we've grown to know almost for the last couple of years. And we need to kind of not accept it, but we kind of need to realise it's going to take gradual change. Obviously, I'm not going to be like, let's just build an empire in a week. No, Yapstam's had three games at the club. Scored 3, conceded 2, won 2, lost 1. He's had 2 good performances and 1 terrible one. It evens it out. We literally just have to move on. We need to forget this game happened. Not forget it completely. Obviously, it's still going to be there. But we need to move on from it. Obviously, we've got Newcastle Wednesday. They've lost their first 2 games of the season. We potentially could get something out of that game. If we can go out there and get a draw, I will be so happy with the boys. If we can go out there and get a win, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I think I'm legit might jump off the top. I'll be that excited. The adrenaline will keep me alive, hopefully. But yeah, we can't just sit here and be all doom and gloom. Obviously, it was a terrible performance. If you had to pick a man of match, who would it be?
I can't say. I seriously can't say a man.
I'd have to say Paul McShane.
Again, he didn't do the best. I'm just going to say he didn't do the best.
Just based on every single time someone tried to get near him, he did make an effort, did put a tackle in. Joey Vandenberg would just get outpaced. Chris Gunter, I'm not even going to mention his name anymore. Jordan Obita, he didn't read anything, did he?
No.
But we can't just focus on the defence and the midfield.
The strikers up top, Behrens, he wasn't there today at all. I don't think he turned up.
Gareth McCleary, he did try. I will admit that.
McCleary
probably was the one who tried the most. That started. Who come off the bench, Matchday really impressed me, the way he tried his heart out. He did beat his man a couple of times as well. It's kind of probably the only positive about the game was Matchday looked decent.
I want to see him more into the mid. I want him to be that striker though.
He's not going to be the striker. Mendes is brought into the striker.
Well, why? Mendes not. He's injured at the moment, isn't he? Mendes, please. Is he still injured?
Yeah, but Matthijs is a winger. That's the thing. He's a winger.
He can play striker.
But he's a winger.
Let's see him play him up front then.
Yeah, but
let's see.
Yeah, but that's the
He's
same.
not getting any of the ball the right
That's
way.
the same as saying John Swift used to play up front for Brentford every couple of games. Let's put Swift up front.
Okay, put Swift up front, shall we?
No, let's not put Swift up front. I'm just saying though, Mateus is a winger, Callum Harriot's a winger, McCleary's a winger, Behrens is a winger. They're the guys we need to keep on the wings. We need to keep our strikers as strikers. Kermorgant, obviously, is a
But
striker.
what
He
good striker
really
have we
did not
got at the
impress
moment?
me. Kermorgant didn't impress me. He doesn't impress me in the last 2 games, to be
Rackles,
honest.
he came on, did
Rackles came
nothing.
on, did nothing. But again, we had 10 minutes. We were 2-0 down. And who put effort in? Out of any of them players, who put effort in? So
No
you
one.
can't judge. You can't judge the subs at all because they came on at a 2-0 down team with no one playing at all, up to their potential ability. Danny Williams looked like he was trying, but he was playing like he was on FIFA, tapping that X button like there was no tomorrow. Slide tackle. But yeah, you can't judge any of the substitutes' performances. I think we just need to forget about it and move on to Wednesday. Just make a whole clean slate. Absolutely terrible performance. So I'm going to go with a 2 out of 10. That's for atmosphere and for the game-wise as well. Wolves, please don't do the Iceland cap anymore. Please.
I'm gonna go.
It's really tin pot.
I'm gonna
It's
go
really tin
for.
pot.
I'm gonna go for a 9 out of 10. Oh, I'm joking.
9 out of 10.
I'm going for 2 out of 10 as well. Again, shocking. Don't know what I'm going to guess. Okay, Ali Habsi, you know, makes it for 1 out of 10, and for the second one, we had a shot. We had 1 shot, so there you go, 2 out of 10. But yeah, just really poor today. Very, very disheartening. 'Cause, you know, we had played 2 games.
2 good games as
2
well.
good games. You
2
know,
really good
Plymouth,
performances. Preston was really good, but look, Preston are now bottom of the table. Well,
Yeah.
not bottom, they're second from bottom. They've lost to Fulham, and they've lost to us. 2 lacklustre teams. Fulham are in the top 6. Obviously, there's only 2 games going on so far. We can't be like, yeah, it's terrible.
We were always going to lose. We were always going to lose, weren't we?
Not this
No.
game, but in the season.
Yeah. Again, you can't take away from Wolves, can you?
I'm just worried for the prediction league. It's like no one that got a prediction right. But no, again, though, we can't judge anything based on just the first couple of games. I don't mind. We move on to Wednesday. That's all I have
Yeah.
to say. Move on to Wednesday. We've got tough fixtures coming up. Newcastle, Brighton, and Cardiff. All tough fixtures.
Obviously, we're going to go Newcastle, by the way, so there'll be away days on that.
And we'll be there at Brighton, obviously doing what we usually do.
Yeah.
Not a match day experience, but I don't know. It's a little thing in it, just a little bit here and there. And obviously our Cardiff away days, which I'll be at. Obviously, we went there last year. You're not going.
No,
No,
I'm
you're
not
at the
going
Reading
to it,
Festival.
yeah.
I'll be there. We'll have our mate Connor, who was there for the Plymouth one, weren't he?
Yeah.
He'll be there for the Cardiff game. Obviously, won't be in such a limelight, but yeah, it's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed it. Once again, apologies for us just ranting really for like 6 or 7 minutes. But yeah,
Remember, put your thoughts in the comments as well, what you thought about the game. And yeah,
it's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed it. I've been James.
I've been Adam.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.